3D artists have been spawning in all over the place on the internet like obese Mexican children in the electronics section of Walmart, and all of them want to make money so that they can post their earnings on their Snapchat story and get women to actually talk to them. And while actually doing that is a greater piece of fiction than Harry Potter, I decided to make a video on my experience doing 3D modeling commissions for about 2 years, and talk about some of the craziest, most absurd stories that I have, including actually getting a client to like one of my models. If I didn't learn to laugh at myself, I would be horribly depressed. The first story I want to share is about this guy, one of my 3D modeling homies. He was the one who basically told me, did you know your 3D models can actually be traded for currency? Yeah, I didn't know that at the time. He told me to join this marketplace Discord server for Roblox called Rodevs. You should too, it's a great place to sell your models. So I joined the server, checked it out for a bit, and realized that there was a lot more to freelance work than just selling furry porn. Over the next few weeks, I met some people that needed 3D models, got the details of the jobs, created the models, and I made like 20 bucks here and there. I only got paid in Robux. I wasted them. I wasted more of them. I wasted all of them. I'm jumping off a 10-story window. But yeah, I would never have found this server by myself, so thanks, bro. I did commissions for a few months after this and eventually wound up working for a development team. I don't remember exactly how it happened because it was a long time ago, but I think someone I met from the Rodevs server told me his friend needed a 3D modeler, so I DM'd the guy and found out he was about to release a game. He just needed some 3D models for it. And yeah, I sent him some of my models, the game owner liked him and was like, ha, you're hired. So I made a ton of models for the game, it released, and it did really well. We even had some YouTubers making videos of the game that got over 100,000 views. It was so much fun, and I met a lot of cool people working there over the next few months. After a while, the game I made models for ended up getting over 20 million visits. This is my opening line on a first date. So yeah, if you guys want to make a lot of interesting connections and work on a popular game, just reach out to game owners and see if they need any help. A really good Discord server for meeting development teams is this one called the Basement Devs, and they're actually the sponsor of this video. It's really similar to Rodevs, except it's more catered to like networking with development teams instead of just being a marketplace. On top of it being super easy to find development jobs there, they have tons of active staff that host like fun events and competitions and game jams. So yeah, go check out the Basement Devs if you want some crazy networking opportunities with other developers, link in the description. Okay, back to the video. Now, I know you're all wondering just how much money I made from working for several months on this super popular game with tens of millions of visitors. I made $50. Be careful who you work for. Nonetheless, working on the game was a fun experience and I learned a lot. It just kind of fell apart from some drama and well, this was kind of a big problem. But for the rest of the Thanksgiving dinners that I attend, you best believe that this is the only thing that I'm talking about. Next we have a story of how I made nearly $1,000 off of like 2 commissions. The strategy there is work for rich people. Through the connection of the scripter of the last game I worked on, I met Mr. O. Not dropping a name because the slightest misspoken word on YouTube could mean multiple defamation lawsuits. And I've most definitely pushed my luck too far with that already. Mr. O owned one of the most popular games on Roblox. Well, actually he still does. So I was really lucky to be talking to him. I showed him some of my models and he thought they were pretty cool. His game was also doing this thing where fans could actually submit models to maybe get into the game, so I submitted a few and they actually got added to the game and now it has over 1 billion visits. I'm gonna be insufferable at Thanksgiving. After seeing that I was capable of making some nice models, he commissioned me to make a few models specifically for his game. So I made them, I textured them, they looked gorgeous, he thought so too, he accepted them, and then said nothing about payment. Uh-oh. But then a week later, I checked my Roblox account only to see that he came through, and almost $1,000 worth of Robux got sent my way. What color is your Bugatti, peasant? But honestly, it was super fun working with this guy and meeting some of his connections. Definitely one of my all-time favorite modeling experiences. So now that I had nearly 100,000 Robux, obviously, you already know that I converted it to US dollars, wisely invested it, and didn't waste all of it by donating to random people on Please Donate, because that would just be stupid. I have an actual problem. So yeah, I've lost about $1,000 worth of Robux by 3D modeling. Y'all know the Great Salt Lake? That's not a natural body of water. It's actually all of my tears after thinking about how much of my earnings I've wasted. That sounded way funnier in my head. The last story I want to share with you guys is about the easiest $100 I have ever obtained in my life. And no, I'm not talking about prostitution. One day, Mr. O reached out to me after stalking my 3D modeling portfolio, found a model he liked, and DM'd me.
And can I buy this?
Yeah, sure, man.
How much is it, child?
I don't know. I've never priced my models before on the spot.
Model, how much is it?
I don't know.
How about 7,000 Robux?
Are you actually asking me if I'll take $100 without having to do any work? Yes. Easiest money of my life, that was super cool. A lesson learned is make your portfolio easy to access and stuff it with cool looking models. So there you hustlers go, that's my experience of making money online with 3D models. Join Discord servers with marketplaces, make connections with people who are inherently better than you, don't only accept Robux as a form of payment, make sure you can accept any form of currency, and make sure you get paid fairly, and most importantly, oh god, don't waste all your money! I hope you all learned something today. I have total faith in all of you. I'm sure you'll all do really well, you'll all make money from 3D modeling, and none of you will break any laws. I'm not gonna cut to a clip of a viewer breaking laws with their 3D models. I genuinely mean all those things. Have a lovely day, and if you want to show your support for this video, leave me a dislike down below. As you can see, we still have some time left until we hit the 8-minute mark for those juicy mid-roll ads, so to pass the time, I'm going to be doing a quick tier list of the safest European cities to live in that have no crime whatsoever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.